All right, you guys, this is Summer Games Fest week. This Thursday is kicking off Summer Games Fest. We got Devolver Digital's like developer direct. We have Xbox's showcase, Ubisoft Forward, Capcom Spotlight. So many different like events hyping up games, hyping up what the hell we're going to be playing, not just this year but maybe next year and so forth. And this is my favorite part of being a gamer, is seeing what's coming up, seeing what I'm going to be getting, what I'm not going to be getting, seeing other people get hyped for games that I'm not personally hyped for, but seeing how people just get so excited for their favorite games to be coming back, new IPs to be announced. And again, this is, I feel like, one of the most hyped Summer Games Fest like periods I've seen in a really long time, which just proves one thing. Modern video gaming, even with all its issues, is probably one of the most hyped gaming eras ever, with the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC all doing different things. All developers, publishers, etc., doing different showcases at different days. It just feels like every week I'm getting new information on new games that I'm excited for, and I just keep adding things to the list of games that I want to pick up. Man, it's just such a good time to be a gamer right now. Anyways, in this video, I don't want to make any speculations or predictions on what I expect to see or anything. I kind of just want to talk about the things that I do want to see, and not really hoping if they're there or not. Just, hey, if they're here, cool. Things that I already know are going to be here that I am excited for. Things like Mortal Kombat, Assassin's Creed, etc. And let's just start things off with Summer's Games Fest. The things that I'm really excited for there, like Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay trailer. I'm excited to see what this new Mortal Kombat's gonna play like, how like impressive the graphics are gonna be, because Mortal Kombat within the fighting game genre boasts some of the best graphics in that genre. Their cinematic stories are bar none in that genre, and their new kind of cameo like things that they've been talking about got me really excited. So I'm really excited to see what Ed Boon is gonna bring to Summer Games Fest. I know we got like more information on Alan Wake. It looks and sounds really cool. I feel like Jeff Keighley this year was definitely a lot more quieter than he has been in the past. Normally he's like hyping it up, hyping it up, hyping up, and in this year he's kind of just stayed dead silent. There has been a couple rumblings saying that he has some big games, some things that people are going to be excited for, but he's not exactly sure what's going to be the big game that everyone is walking away from talking about. Like how a couple years ago he had Elden Ring announced. It doesn't sound like there's going to be an Elden Ring in this specific Summer Games Fest, but we're definitely probably going to see something new and crazy. Maybe some return of some old games that we've missed. Maybe more information on things that we haven't yet seen. So I think overall his silence says more than if he was hyping it up. 'Cause I remember last year he was hyping it up like crazy for it to just be a very mid showcase. So I feel like this time he knows he has something. He doesn't really need to hype it up because he knows people are just going to come for it. And then Capcom goes and announces they're going to have a Capcom Spotlight on June 12th. And I feel like this is kind of a crazy one because you just released Street Fighter 6. You just released Resident Evil 4 Remake. You don't really need to be announcing anything, Capcom. You can just chill. But if we were going to announce something, it's been a long time since we got a new Monster Hunter game. Monster Hunter Rise was the last one, and Sunbreak was the final expansion to that. So I feel like now would be a good time to bring out like a Monster Hunter World 2. Something like that size would be pretty awesome to see Capcom do. Maybe a new Mega Man game. I know the the ex head of Mega Man left Capcom. Maybe it's time someone else kind of takes the lead on Mega Man, brings it to a new generation of gamers. And I feel like with all the cylinders Capcom has been firing at, now would be a great time for them to just kind of dive deep and release literally whatever game they want. They have the hype behind Resident Evil 4 Remake, the hype behind Street Fighter 6, that can kind of carry them for a good while. They don't really need to do another big game, like let's say another Monster Hunter. They can do smaller games now, like Mega Man, like another Ghouls and Goblins level game, you know? Something that I did notice when I was watching back the old Capcom Spotlight that they showed earlier this year, they did mention like Capcom Town, they call it, and that is set to release June 12th. So I'm pretty excited to see what the hell Capcom Town is. They like made it sound like it's gonna be like some hub that you can like download, I think, and it has like mini games, etc. Not exactly sure if it's a game or something, but it does sound interesting, and I'm down for whatever the hell Capcom wants to do. And then I know Ubisoft has already kind of said and mentioned that they're going to be focusing primarily on an Assassin's Creed. They're going to be showing probably in-depth trailers of Assassin's Creed Mirage, probably like a first official like cinematic trailer of their Japan Assassin's Creed that they're coming out with. More of Avatar. I know that's a game that a lot of people are excited for. Not me personally, but I know a lot of people are. The thing that I would love to see from Ubisoft is the Splinter Cell remake. I'm a big Splinter Cell fan from back then, and I would love to see them kind of show us something of that. But I know they are pretty stacked with Assassin's Creed, The Crew, and Avatar. We probably won't be seeing much more besides that. And the big showcase that I'm looking forward to is the Xbox Developer Direct, whatever they're calling it now. Sounds like it's gonna be amazing, man. They're setting expectations properly, I think. They're saying things like there's gonna be no CGI type trailers. They're gonna have a new announcement, updates on things. We had the trailer, we had the teaser of Fable like announced earlier, and I feel like this is the time that Xbox has to kind of bounce back and deliver where PlayStation failed. Do something great for Xbox for once. Do something that fans are going to be excited to see. I mean, besides all these showcases, we have like Devolver Digital, who's going to be coming out with some awesome, amazing indie games. Things like the Plucky Squire that I want a release date on. You know, they could show things like Gumbrella and other games that they're publishing. We have the Wholesome Direct. We have Day of the Devs. Like, it just feels like this is going to be a jam-packed Summer Games Fest. And I want to give respect to where respect is due. And hats off to my man Jeff Keighley for kind of not letting this E3 hype die. I think a lot of old heads are going to remember E3 as like that one day we're going to be like through the moon excited. Or that one couple days where you're just going to be like excited for everything you see. But I'm more excited for the fact that it's no longer, at least in my opinion, it's not going to be head-to-head competition between like PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and etc. All these developers are really going to be able to target and focus their games to their specific audiences that they know are going to be hyped for these very specific games. So I feel like the people who are coming out and saying, look, these are the games we're going to be showing, they're very confident in what they're showing, versus I feel like with E3 they were kind of rushed to just show something because it's E3 season, you have to have something, versus now they're like, okay, our game is ready to show, let's show it. And I think a lot of the market trend has been going more towards the idea that you announce a game and you release it like within 6 months or etc. You don't really have the 2-year marketing cycle that we once had in the past. So I fully expect to see a lot of games in these showcases that are going to be releasing end of this year, early next year, which gets me like, again, through the moon excited because I already know a lot of the games that are coming out this year, and I'm already excited for multiple games. So to find out there's going to be more things to be playing, again, super excited. Anyways, those are a couple of things that I'm excited to see, a couple of things that I want to see, etc. I'm hoping for more, obviously. I want to temper expectations, but also like, forget that, man. I want to just enjoy this hype. Whether, you know, Alan Wake comes out and it's buggy and it's a mess, I don't care, man. I just want like to live right now in this moment of excitement and not let the future kind of piss me off. You know, like sometimes you get a game and you're hyped for it and it's that enjoyment, and then you get the game and it lets down all your excitement, and I get it, that freaking sucks. But let's not take away from this moment of hype, and let's live in it for a little bit. Let's just let it marinate, and then later on we can discuss our problems, etc. when the actual game releases. But for now, let's just enjoy it. Anyways, on this channel, we're going to be keeping you guys updated on some of the trailers, some of the announcements, what we think is hype, what we think is ass, etc. So subscribe if you guys want to see more. Like this video if you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, what are you most excited for this Summer Game Fest season, era, whatever. Anyways, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.